Alright, we are back here in Zofir. Yeah, you know that Gaussian droid fight? They're level 60. No one bothered to tell me. Fuck me. I will go back and fight them later on. But for now...
It's freezing. Think there's a cabin or something where we can get out of the cold?
I don't think anyone would build a cabin on top of a sheet of ice.
If we just had some fire. Oh yeah, Rita. Use your magic to give us some fire, would you?
What am I, a walking matchbox? And besides, using it on you would be a waste of air.
What's the big deal? Weren't you just using it over and over again just a little while ago?
That was to defeat enemies. What would you want me to set on fire anyway? You've got a pretty muscular body.
Huh? Well, I mean, with the guilds and the knights and all, it's a lot of work.
Doesn't look like there's enough fat to burn very well.
That's too bad.
Huh? Hey!
That's kind of mean. Either way. You are new. Anyway, we're gonna head back to where we fought that one asshole who almost killed me, but didn't. Surprisingly. And I went the wrong way immediately. How about that? Wait, what the fuck? Where am I going?
Huh? Are you catching a cold, Estelle?
No, it's just... I've been so cold ever since I saw Rita use that water magic of hers.
That's terrible. Are you sure you're okay?
No, it's both of you? You should just tell Rita to stop using that kind of magic.
I can hear Rita already. I'll decide what type of magic I use, thank you very much.
Oh, come on. If we tell her that we might be coming down with colds, I'm sure she'll... What's that? Something about me?
Hey, you catch a cold too?
Maybe someone's talking about me behind my back.
I'd run. Also, I probably made the mistake of coming in here from the wrong direction. I probably gotta go through the exit. Because that's how everything works, apparently. Baul, get down here. Baul! No! Damn it, Baul, you set me down here, why can't you pick me up? Why are you not able to pick me up now? Alright, let's get right over here. And go in from this direction. This seems like an altogether brilliant plan. Ah, there it is.
Oh, it's cold, cold, cold. So cold, 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 cold.
So, what are you gonna do with the reincarnate?
I'm going to use the energy to make an air converter. An air converter? My plan is to efficiently convert the air into matter, decreasing the overall amount of air. But for that, it's ideal to have the converter use energy similar to both air and matter.
How's that energy different from air?
Elementally separated air transitions into matter in stages and eventually becomes stable. I'm going to stop its transition between the two states and develop a converter formula.
So it won't be air or matter?
It's a state that's closer to matter than to air, but it's still not quite matter. We call it mana. Mana. It actually has a really long, complicated name, but mana's good enough. But it'll still be less stable than actual matter, so we'll need something to act as a core.
The Epitheia.
And a lot of air and Estelle's power to recombine the formula. Using my power without the control formula will unbalance the air. It'll just flood out again.
But we can't just sit here and ignore that thing. And...
Yeah?
it's a bet I'm willing to take.
I guess I should be the one trying to stop you, but I'm game to get in on this bet too. The theory is correct. It'll be okay. So let's go to the reincarnate.
Alright, let's go. It's right over here, isn't it? Or over here. It's somewhere, don't worry, I can find it. I tell you, thinking of a converter for air, you're quite the thinker. That's our genius mage, girl Rita. Or that's our genius mage girl Rita. Yep. Well, I had a hint to go off of. Come to think of it, you did say you'd investigated Zaude, didn't you? Despite its amazing size, it wasn't running off of air. Even though it was a barrier blastia to protect the entire world. A barrier blastia? Oh hey, they were protecting the world from the Autophagos. It seems that Alexei thought it was some sort of weapon, but that was a fatal error on his part. But the runaway air was the cause of the Autophagos awakening, wasn't it? And so that's why they would use a barrier running on power other than air. But then what sort of power was it using? The children of the full moon, perhaps? It was actually energy taken straight from them. Inside the giant core, it continued to power Zaude as virtual perpetual formula. Most likely, the energy was taken in exchange for their lives. The light of life was extinguished from the child of the full moon. So that's what Miorzo's legend meant. According to Duke, they did it of their own free will. They wanted to save the world. They sacrificed themselves for the world. The children of the full moon were protecting us the entire time. I guess so. What the fuck's that air crenning at? I thought it was like right there at the end. Ah, here we are.
That monster's not gonna show up again, right?
If it does, you'll beat it up for us just like the last time, right?
You're mean.
Okay, I'm ready. Estelle, come over here. Now, I'll release the control formula. Once I do that, the air crene will react to you and produce more air. I want you to recompose the air formula into a stable formula closer to mana.
I don't understand.
Yeah. Okay. The water element is strong here, so imagine flowing water and let your body flow with the air. The theory behind materializing air is the same as performing magic. If Estelle can recompose the air into a state close to mana, then I should be able to guide the air into the Cyanociel.
Can we do anything?
No. Go take a nap or something.
We'd freeze to death if we took a nap here.
We can use the conversion formula we found in Zaude.
That was for substituting life for air. Your life! You can't do that!
But if this fails, then we'll all be swallowed up by a flood of air. We'll be dead anyway, right?
We're all risking our lives. Let us help.
All right. I'll use your life energy to guide the air into the Cyanociel. If we do that, I think Estelle will understand the flow of the air without interference from me.
All right, everyone. Let's do this.
Sure. Why not?
Ready, Estelle? Here we go. Everyone, come over here. Go ahead. Try and synchronize yourself with my formula. There, that's good. is collecting in the cyanocell.
The formula's working. The force field is stable. It's gonna be okay.
What happened?
Did it not work?
No, it's still under control, but what is this?
A formula for reshaping the Apatheia.
It's reformulating itself.
That voice. Belius?
Judith? Yes, it is I, Belius. Or rather, I was once Belius, but no more.
What's going on here?
Could the will of Belius trapped in the Apatheia have... Amazing.
I feel the waters of the world at my command. I am the ruler of the waters.
Okay, so did it work?
It's gone way beyond working. I never thought it would gain a will of its own.
Humans? What creature am I? Though no longer Belius the Intelecheia, you have granted life to me. I ask that you give me a name.
A being that controls the essence of a material. Maybe you're a spirit.
And so my name shall be...
The Splishy Splashy Watercolored Queen!
An ancient word for the ruler of the waters. How about Undine?
Undine. Henceforth, I shall be known as the spirit Undine. Ah, I feel the power swell within me, such as the benefit of the air which you saw fit to gather for me.
It wasn't any cakewalk either.
Receive this now as token of my thanks.
Undine, we need to get the world's air under control. Please, lend us your power.
Very well. However, my powers alone will be insufficient.
Huh?
I control only the waters. You must gather those who rule the other elements as well.
The elements of earth, water, wind, and fire. We need at least 3 more.
We'll need help from the other Entelecheia, won't we?
I doubt they'll turn into spirits just because we ask nicely.
There are very few Intelecheia left. Pharaoh, Gusios.
And Baul.
Not Baul. He hasn't taken in enough air to create an Apatheia. And on top of that, I won't allow it.
Undine, do you have any ideas?
The shining forest of Arialumen and Reloise, the root of the world. Your friend Baul should know the location of these places.
She disappeared!
No, she is here. I feel her.
It seems like the air crenate has quieted down too. Even though we're not controlling Estelle's power.
Really? So, Undine is controlling Estelle's power?
You mean Estelle is really free?
Yes. Yes!
That's great, Estelle.
Well, things are sure taking a turn for the strange.
Yeah, I never would have dreamed any of this would happen. But we finally see the light at the end. Rita, you look happy.
So do you, Yuri.
There's no longer anything shackling Estelle. She can use her power without causing any harm to herself or unbalancing the air. So yeah, I'm happy.
Estelle's really free!
There's no guarantee she won't overdo things again, though.
We'll just watch her closely. If we don't, she might go back to healing people till she keels over.
Alright, so let's check out... Rita. You've got... Alright. And we got New weapons. Raises max CP by 30%. Wow. Wow, that's awesome. And you know what? I don't need that anymore, so I'm going to... What was the name of the thing we just got? Oh, hey! We got that from, what's-his-face? Alright, I'm gonna leave the rebirth ring on. Actually... Oh, Moonstone. Raises max CP by 30%. Wow, it's a lot of TP, Estelle. Holy crap. I kind of want to put that on Yuri. And Estelle, I'll give Estelle the fairy ring. Alright, so we're heading out. Undine.
This'll make good practice. Don't get cocky.
Shining Dragon Sword! Shining Dragon Sword!
Pierce Blaster Moonbeam! Divine Launch!
Shining Dragon Sword! This is it! Not done yet!
So is that okay?
That music! That's awesome! Haha! Alright. I'm really excited for the rest of this game now, because if that's the battle music, oh, it's awesome! It's just like in Tales of Symphonia,